So this is something new I'd like to try on my channel, and that is doing a playthrough of a game. And since Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 just got released for the Switch, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to do so with these two games. And because Super Mario Galaxy is the first game I think I've ever played. So when Nintendo announced they'd release both 1 and 2, I was pretty excited. But with the release of these games, it also came with controversy because the first Galaxy game had released before in the Super Mario 3D All Stars bundle, which included Mario 64, Sunshine, alongside the first Galaxy game. And from what I remember hearing when people first reviewed it, it was just an upscale from its original resolution to 1080p, as well as it being a limited time release, so not that many people were able to purchase it, let alone play it. So now that the game has been out for a while, I've seen comparison videos from the 3D All-Stars version with this new release, and there are definitely some differences. And obviously the added content that includes new chapters from Rosalina's storybook, but I still think it's not enough to justify the $70 price tag. And another thing I was a little worried about was how the controls would feel with the Joy-Cons over the Wii Remote. So I played a little bit of Galaxy 2 to test them out, and honestly, it's not that bad, I will say. Obviously, it's a little clunky, but it's almost near identical in the way that you would use the remote, if that makes sense. So if that was something you may have been curious about, that's my overall take on the controls. With that in mind, I purchased it out of convenience and being lazy, if I'm being honest. And yeah, I know you can always emulate this game, or I could just always hook my Wii back up and just replay them, but I do want to see these games in modern resolution, especially on my monitor, and use my OLED screen on my monitor and my 1440. So I gotta take advantage of that. So anyway, without that out of the way, what I do want to do with this playthrough is 100% both games and show all the new storybook chapters they added. So it's gonna be a fun couple of weeks. So if you enjoy this style of content, make sure to give these videos a like, comment, or even subscribe. I'd heavily appreciate it. And with that being said, let's go ahead and start this. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet. And here we go.
I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
Oh man. The music in these games are... I will have the same opinion as everybody, okay? This is not something new. If you've played the Galaxy games, you know how good the soundtrack for both the games are. These games are just so good. And again, like I said in the beginning, the controls aren't that weird. So like if you've only ever played Galaxy except there, it's still a little clunky, but it's not the worst. But like I said, if you've only ever played on the Wii, then the difference is not big. Like obviously, like sometimes, like if you're playing on dock, like sometimes the pointer will just go off the screen, but there's also a reset button. So if you're ever having issues like right there, just press the right button. I don't know what it's called officially, and it resets. So it's not like a big deal, but it's like, like right here, I'm like just moving the control around, or the Joy-Con rather, and it's not that bad. And honestly, the game doesn't look that bad. I'm obviously playing on 1080. I'm sure like on the Switch too, it probably looks way better. But compared to the 480 quality that I used to play on my Switch, or on my Wii, sorry, this looks really good. It's not that bad. And this is like the best intro of all time. The best way to start a Mario video game. Bowser causing terrorism. I'm pretty sure if I saw correctly, I don't know how true this is or not, but they re-rendered the entire all the cutscenes in the game, so all this is like completely new, I think. Don't quote me on that. Look at Bowser, dude. He was such a Chad in these games. I'm sorry, especially in this one. Look at him. Princess Peach, you are formally invited to the creation of my new galaxy. This festival's over. He's so badass, dude. Well, with the release of these games, they're also making a Galaxy movie, which I'm super excited for, but I also kind of curious on how they're gonna like write the story. Are they gonna mix in both the games? Are they just gonna adapt just the first game or the second one? Who knows? Like, it's so they can go like so many different ways in that movie, but I'm really excited. Toads trip over each other then. Dude, again, I'm just gonna keep glazing the soundtrack, but I just have to. Like, it's so good. Like, it sets the tone of, you know, Bowser taking the entire castle away. Like, it's been how many years? 18? Almost 20 years since these games came out. But they are just, they're such timeless classics. Like, these, I don't think these games will ever be forgotten by anybody. They're so good. Just like that, we're in space now. The toads in the back. They're gonna blast us away like Team Rocket. Man, this shot so good. Finally, you're awake. Let's play. Jump with B. So the good thing about the Joy-Cons, or I guess the way you play a Galaxy on this is that you don't necessarily have to shake the. Oh well, I don't have the ability yet, but I guess I'll speak more into that when we get there. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Play hide and seek. If you catch all of us, we'll tell you about where you are. Well, you're definitely not home. But man, even the dude, again, I'm pretty sure like all the all this Let's Play is going to be is just me talking about the soundtrack in like every single level, but it's just super iconic. Like even in this planet, it's just like, you know, you're in the middle of nowhere, small planet, and this song just captures that like vibe, that setting really well. Okay, so here's our first star bunny. You caught me. If only I'd hidden the pipe. Okay. So, easy hint. I think there's 2 pipes in this planet, and you'll know which one the bunny's in because you'll be able to hear it depending which one. Is there 2 pipes or is it that one? I don't remember. It's been a while. Got me. Okay, second Luma. Should have hidden in the grass. Okay. You're a Starbit. Let's get this coin here. There you go. Right here, you couldn't hear him, but there's another little spot right there. Let's catch him right here. Nope. Nope. Come on. There you go. Can't believe I let myself get caught. Wow, you caught all of us. Maybe you really can help Mama. Mommy? If you know, you know. Talk to this guy. Sorry about bringing you here so suddenly. We should probably tell you where you are. There's a connection here to deep space, far from your lands. We call it the gateway to the starry sky. Mama's waiting up above. Please help her with whatever she asks. Please do as Mama asks. So, oh wait, can I do that yet? I don't think you have to climb all this. Watch this little trick right here. You can just, boom. You don't have to climb it. There's so many little fun ways that you can platform this game or just go around areas. It's really fun. I've been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. My name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. Save your special one. You need the power to travel through space. Luma can give you this power. I'll entrust you with this care. And that is the same Luma that Peach is holding. Awesome. You have the ability to spin now. Shake the Joy-Con, but you can also spin with W. That was what I was referring to earlier. That you don't have to shake the Joy-Con. It's a really cool feature. Which I think I'm just gonna keep shaking the Joy-Con. It's just more fun that way. But to each their own, you know. I have to make this feel as like authentic as the Wii as possible. So. Shake the Joy-Con or press Y to spin into things that look breakable. You can even spin enemies to stun them. So, I'll break this glass right here. Like, break this glass here. And now, this is a launch star. Shake, yeah. When you're near one, to shoot through space like Comet. Now go and explore the universe. There are lots and lots of galaxies for you to explore. Now, to glaze the soundtrack even more, probably one of the best ones in the game. Oof. Absolute chills every time. Have some bad news though. See, I had a launch star all ready for you, but a mirror smashed it up. You can't leave without it, so find all the star chips to fix it. Oh, and be sure not to fall in the black hole. Okay, so all the star chips that you need to get are fairly easy to find. They're not difficult. Here's our first enemy here. Jump on him, get a coin. Try not to get hit by a meteor here. Get a coin. Let's get the last star chip. And let's get that one up before we launch into to the other planet, or the next little section here. Okay. So if I remember correctly, only these Goombas right here will give you coins no matter how you kill them. So if you shake the Joy-Con or stomp on them, they'll always give you a coin. But I think the next planet up ahead, or the next whatever this thing is, will show you the different variants. Get me out of here. One of those enemies should have the key. You can shake to spin them around and make them dizzy. Once they're stunned, just run into them. Yep. Again, as a Galaxy veteran. Oh, actually, here's a new one right here. So, with these ones, you can kick them over. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, those usually give you star bits, so... Star bits if you shake them and kick them, but if you stomp on them, they will give you coins. So that's the only difference between that Goomba that I just killed with the old ones. I think we'll see a little bit more here. Unless these are just newer Goombas. Let's see. Yeah, right here. And we got an extra life. There's a massive Goomba over here. Oh, not that. Yeah, there you go. So you can stomp these as well and get a coin. So you can get either coins or star bits from those. Let's get all these star bits. I am a Starbit addict, so if there's ever a Starbit on screen, I will do my hardest to get every single one. So yeah, so let me kick this one. This one will always drop a coin, and just demonstrate this again. And then this one, if you shake him, spin him, Starbits. Okay, talk to... Is the guy? Well, so-called Galaxy veteran, by the way. Hurry down here! He's been waiting for you. That's a Grand Star. We have to save it. You're using the Grand Star power, or to power that awful machine. It looks like it's making something. You have to do something before the Grand Star's power is drained. Quick, find a way to stop that terrible machine. Okay, so all you have to do in this little level right here, obviously kill those Goombas right here. You just have to switch these panels from yellow to... Oh, not like that. Switch these panels from yellow to blue. Get the... Just keep doing this, okay, without getting shocked or getting hit by a Goomba. Okay, so I believe that should be off. Oh, bro. Okay, so now, turn the flip switches on the floor to shut down this machine. And these should be the last ones. There you have it. Let's get this guy's star bits before we leave. And let's collect the first Grand Star of this epic adventure. You got a Grand Star! And it's definitely been a while since I've seen the observatory. Look at that. Little limos are in the mall. We got 70 starbits. You've discovered a new galaxy in the Terrace. The beacon is lit again. It shines weakly, maybe only as bright as a classic star, but at least the poor Lumas will survive now. Oh, thank you for saving the Grand Star. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to the Common Observatory. It's my home and also home to the Lumas. You see, we travel the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. Strange force had latched onto our ship, pulling away starbits and our power source, power stars. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars and discovered the power to cross the universe. Bowser. Please, I have a request. This observatory uses star power to project images of the galaxies that are scattered across space. And there's a chance we can use our few remaining stars to look for other power stars. These round rooms are called domes. They observe galaxies from domes such as these. But the only one that is working now, powered by the star power you stored, is this one, the terrace. Please go to the terrace and try to recover the power stars from the galaxies you can see from there. If you do that, we'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. And perhaps we can pursue the thieves who ran off with the power stars. And with that, I pretty much get an idea of the game and how it's gonna work. So there's a little dome right here, the first dome that we're gonna start on. There's another dome right here where I'm pointing my pointer at. They're not a dome, but an area, but pretty much a dome right here. But again, too excited, getting way too ahead of myself. So let's enter the terrace. Welcome! The dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here, we can gaze upon distant galaxies. Once this Luma transforms into a pulsar, he will guide you to those faraway galaxies. Simply point your cursor at the pulsar and press A. Feel the side of the pointer, you can reset it with R. Yes, so that is the button. If you're playing in handheld mode, you can just tap the pointer directly on the screen. One thing I will say about handheld mode, I've tried it. I don't recommend it. It's just so weird playing on a handheld. So I would just, just take out the Joy-Cons, just play with the Joy-Cons. Don't play handheld. It's really weird. Like, I'm sure you can get used to it, but it's not for me. Let's do it. These are the galaxies that can be observed from this dome. Numbers represent their distance from the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the farther you will be able to travel. Okay, so let's unlock our first galaxy here. Good A galaxy. Oof. I'm ready. I'm excited. Yes, it's undeniable. We're detecting power star energy patterns in the nearest galaxy. But I must warn you, the evil energy readings are off the charts. Please be careful. And with that being said, let's go ahead. Good A galaxy. Oh my god, let's go. Dino Piranha. One of the most fun starting missions, I'd say, to get you used to how the game works, all the mechanics, the different abilities that you can use, the different ways that you can play this game. So good. And obviously the soundtrack. Come on. Again, like I said, I'm a Starbit I'm a Starbit addict, so I'm gonna get all the Starbits that I can get. So sorry if I stall here instead of actually playing the game. Stomp him. So these guys are the same thing as, I hear Starbit, but where am I hearing it at? Okay. Anyway, those little guys, I'm not sure what they're called. I'll put on screen if I ever do find the name for them. They are the same as these Goombas. If you spin, kick them, they'll give you Starbits, but if you jump on them, they will turn into a coin. But actually, if you are smart about it, you do want to try to collect as many starbits as you can, because if I recall correctly, one of the power stars that you need requires a certain amount of starbits. So I don't know if, pretty sure you unlock it. You can unlock it at this part of the game already. Start. So I have 65 right now. By the way, this is not the place to go. I'm just getting all these little starbits here. So I would recommend, while you start playing this, get as many starbits as you can collect. Obviously, you don't have to stay in this one spot, but like I said, I like to just get every single one that I can get. To pick up starbits scattered around the galaxy, touch them with your cursor. In handheld mode, you can also collect them by tapping directly on the screen. Collect 50 to get a 1-up, and it really wouldn't hurt to source them up. Now, point the Joy-Con at the screen and collect as many starbits as you can. Okay, so let's go through this pipe real quick, because I believe... Oh, never mind. That is the wrong one. Actually, I think this pipe will lead us to the next level. So, what you want to do is go up here, and you'll see a launch star, and you have to talk to this Luma. So, let's talk to him. But then after this, I do want to show something. My friends are ahead, hurry! So this guy will turn into a sling star, but you don't have to do all that. You can just... Not that! Okay, let me... Damn, I really wanted to get it first try. Good fun. Galaxy veteran, by the way. Pretty sure. And there you have it. You don't even have to use the sling star. You can just use gravity to get up there, and that's what you can do to a lot of different areas here. You don't necessarily have to give or use sling stars or just any of the map terrain that is given to you. You can just, use Mario to spin, and you can pretty much get around anywhere, unless you obviously need to take like for a launch star or a sling star anywhere. So get these. Ooh. No. Okay, I thought I could. Okay, there you go. Got little starships here, and I know you can break these if you spin in the red little center there, but I am not gonna try that right now. And right here, these guys will do damage, but if you spin them away, they'll give you starbits. So let's do that. Let's get this big coin. Get this coin as well. Oh. Kill this piranha plant here. Oh. Okay, let's do that. Thought I was gonna shake the remote. Oh, cool. Alright, let's... Whoa! I'm going here. Oh, alright. Run those guys over from me. That's not what I wanted to do. So you can obviously skip this area right here. You don't have to necessarily go through. You can just skip right there. Here we have a big piranha plant right here. So let's kill those two. And with these little green things, you can... Not that. You can hit them to advance to the next section here. And you spin the Joy-Con! Right here, there's an invisible guy. If you hit him, pick him, it'll give you a lot of starbits. So like I said, you want to get as many as you can. Because in a later section, you'll need a certain amount of starbits to make, or open rather, a new section of the map. But I don't think it's on this level. I think it's the first one, or the next one. Shake the Joy-Con. Yeah, never mind. Boss time! And so here we have our first boss. And, you know, before I even introduce this guy, we're gonna we're gonna take all the star bits first. Okay. Let's start this. Look at this little guy. So this is Dino Piranha. So what you want to do? Hit his tail so it bounces back on him, and that's pretty much it. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Ooh, can get a little. Sometimes it's a little fast, so try to, you know, keep your distance somewhat. There you go. I think every time you hit him, he gets ever so faster, but here it is. Boom. And there you have it. That is Dino Piranha. Let's get this Power Star. Get a galaxy. Loaded on starbits right now. Those starbits are starbits. To Lumas, they are the tastiest, most delectable treats imaginable. Shake your Joy-Con at the screen and point your cursor at them to pick them up. If you're playing in handheld mode, you can also collect starbits by tapping them directly on the screen. Once you have some, shoot them by aiming the cursor and pressing ZR. And so here we're getting a little tutorial on how it all works. Fairly simple. Like I said, if you're using the Joy-Cons, it's not that bad of an experience compared to just using like a regular Wii. You can also shoot them at enemies or feed them to a hungry Luma. Either way, I'm sure starbits will be a big help on your adventure. Okay, so let's do one more here, because I do... If we get the third one, we can open this galaxy, but I do want to finish off this Good Egg Galaxy first before I continue on to the next one. So we're going to be pretty... doing everything in order first before we go to like a different galaxy, because I don't want to jump around. A snack of cosmic proportions. This is the star that I was talking about, which will introduce you to the Hungry Luma. So I was completely wrong. In the first level, you do not collect starbits. There are as many starbits as you can. Like on this one. Again, I'm getting way too ahead of myself, and I am giving wrong tips and tricks, but it's fine, okay? It's fine. Okay, so the easiest way to get free starbits here, just run across the grass here, and we already have 30 already, and we can get 6 more from this guy and this guy. And also to rotate your camera, you can use the Joy-Con sticks as well. So it's oh, get this! You can shoot those starbits with ZR, zap, zap, zapow. Just aim your cursor at the screen and fire with ZR. Run into your enemies while they're stunned and finish them off. Okay, so let's demonstrate that since this guy hit me, but also miss. I got him. Like I said, the Joy-Cons aren't perfect with the pointer, but you know, they're not bad per se. Okay, 50 starbits. Shake these guys off. Get our starbits here. Let's get this one right here. Let's get this blocks that also has starbits. So many starbits. Okay, so we have 90 in total. 92. 94. Okay, coin. So I don't know if you guys saw that right there, but the bush kind of glittered a little bit. That is an indication of that bush having either a starbit or a coin. So if you know, you have to
Feed a hungry Luma, because there are Lumas that will require coins. Or is that on Galaxy 2? I don't quite remember. Try to look for those bushes to get coins or starbits, but I think I have enough. I'm pretty sure the recommended is 100 if I remember correctly. Got a hungry friend up ahead. You don't mind sharing your snacks, do you? Head forward using the Pull Star and Sling Star. For handle mode, you can tap that and that directly. So here, it's the first time using the Pull Stars, and all you have to do is literally just use gravity to try to land into that launch star right here. Okay. Still gonna collect starbits. I'm pretty sure I have the requirement, but like I said, I'm a starbit addict. So we're gonna get all the ones that we can get. Leave that Goomba alone for a bit. I kick you. None. There's a launch star right there. It's trapped on that crystal. Give me a second here. Give me a second here. Alright, boom. Ah, boom. So, you don't want to land on here. I'm pretty sure you want to take this launch star. That will take you to this other egg planet instead. So that is where the hungry Luma is. So if you're taking this path, make sure to always take that launch star. Don't land on that other planet there. Hey you, yeah, you got any tasty starbits? Who you feed me a bunch of starbits, I'll burst with snacking happiness and then transform. I'm famished. I need 100 starbits to curb the hunger pains. And I'm gonna give this guy all your hard-earned starbits. That's it, I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform. So this guy just eats and turns into a massive planet. That is pretty much their only use in this game for them. But the launch star is a different color, I will say, so. It's a guy with the hat. Eyes right there at the mouth. Okay. So let's get up here. Starbits! Okay, so you can also skip this entire section right here if you do this. Just parkour your way up. Oh. Okay. Same thing here. And you're at the top. Also right here you can see the trails of where each launch star is at. Starbits here. I missed that one. Wait. Kick him. Okay, well, gotta stomp on you now. And now this is one of the reasons why this game is like so insanely well made, because we were just walking around this and now we're either going up and down, you know, literally just messing with gravity here. I don't know how they were able to make this game in 2007, 8 of all times to make a video game like this, but let's head up here. Stomp on this guy. There is a one up there, but I think we're fine. We're fine on health. This game is very forgiving, so you don't really... Oh, okay. Okay, I guess we'll just go on to the next section. Here's a power star. So, right here, you can collect these star chips, but you don't have to. These star chips will give you pull stars, so I'll just go ahead and collect them so I can show you if I can move. But you don't have to use the pull stars. Like I said, you can mess around with the gravity in this game where sometimes you don't need to use like launch stars, sling stars, or just any of the sorts. So right here, you pretty much just swing around and get them, but Think of you jump like this. Almost, but you see what I'm doing there, right? Hopefully. And I got some running speed. Swing. Ooh. Okay, I'm so close. I got this, okay? Don't worry. There you go. No need to use a full star. That is also another fun thing about this game, that you can just be super creative about how you want to traverse the levels. It's, I don't know, big brain on Nintendo for, you know, making games as like fun and complex as this for its time, obviously. There we have it, a new galaxy unlocked in Terrace. Well done, brave explorer. You've discovered a new galaxy. Collecting power stars will expand our range of vision, perhaps to eventually include the enemy base. And there we go. So I think we'll end off there. Well, it's a pretty good introduction. I think it's a pretty long video as it is anyway. So next time, I think we'll unlock this new galaxy and then get this third star first, though. But I won't unlock this just yet. That'll be for the next video. So, if you enjoyed this video, like, sub, and I'll see you guys on the next one.